Thank you, Mercedes Martinez. I feel like bonus time with Mercedes.
Oh,
if there's anyone to have bonus time with, this is the wrestler right here. Oh my gosh. Cartoons, art. Wow, this is a hidden talent that I don't know too many people know this about this and all. So just how did this start for you at a young age, just getting into art and being creative like that?
I think it was just the creative side, you know.
Was it in class where you had to start drawing things and you found out that way, or no?
No, I just kind of did it on my own. I was a very, even though I played sports and everything, I was very internalized. So I needed a way to get some of my stuff out, you know. I didn't connect too much with my baby sister, you know. I protected her. I didn't connect with the boys. I was kind of in between. I was the middle child. I was the forgotten child, as I like to call it.
You're not forgotten anymore.
I'm not forgotten no more. But yeah, it was like play sports and you come home, you had your alone time, and all I did was read books and just read comic books at that, and draw. I drew a lot of the comic books. I just copied it and just started drawing, and that's where I fell in love with like comic books.
Who were some of your favorites?
My all-time favorite is Batman. Like my arm is tattooed with like superheroes all over.
Oh gosh, all right.
Yeah, and we're not even.
Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, we're not even done yet. It's just the start. So you know, we got them everywhere, little pieces. So it's like a galaxy arm on my hand. You know, we're not done. We're getting there.
This is like art. What an art, though, that this is, and everything that you have here. It's interesting. And the other arm, you have some things.
This is my personal arm. This is a lot of things, a lot of stuff that meant a lot to me in my career, just in general. You know, there's a lot of things on there that I take personal. So this is my personal arm, and then this is my superhero arm.
Now, Mercedes, not getting too involved in this, but it's just tattoos on the arms?
No, I got tattoos on my shoulders, tattoo on my stomach, around my back. There's a waistband around. So yeah, a lot. I like to say my story is on me. Sometimes, you know, it helps me remember it. It helps me stay humble of what I went through to get to where I am at now. So yeah.
Now, when you're doing your ring gear, tell us about your ring gear, because some of that has special meaning for far as cartoons, and especially you were in the Mae Young Classic.
Yes.
So tell us about the ring gear for that.
The Mae Young Classic, I had one special outfit made for the Mae Young Classic. It was a Batman theme, old school Batman theme. It was the gray, the baby blue, and the yellow, back in like 1966 type Batman gear. You know, back in the day, and only people who know comics would understand that gear. And that was my good luck gear. It was my first match for Mae Young. I wrestled Ivelisse, and that was my gear that I wore. And I also have a Joker gear that I wear on special occasions where, you know, people actually want to see me into Joker and be the bad guy.
And this is also your ring gear. All your ring gear is something that you have not made, but you created.
I helped create. There's something always special. Yeah, all my gear, there's something special, personal on my gear nowadays, where, you know, I have like a purple gear that has a scorpion on it, and I'm a Scorpio. I was born in November, so I'm a Scorpio. I got Scorpios all over my body. It's just, you know, something personal to me, and let people know, hey, don't mess with me, all right?
Once that Scorpio strikes and bites, that's
it. You know, I'm nice, but don't mess with me, man. But yeah, there's always something. I think everybody does that with their gear. They always have something personal or something to reflect who they are on their gear. It's not just anything, hey, give me, you know, something put together.
Well, personalizing your gear or personalizing your matches, you're one tough SOB. You really get in there. You're really aggressive.
Yes.
And that resonates with fans, and fans love to see that.
Yes.
What have you thought about the women? Because even though before this women's evolution that we're seeing right now,
yes.
But even with Shimmer and Shine, they've been going around a while, and in Japan you had women's wrestling over there. So it's not per se something new, correct?
No.
It's not new, it's just we're getting more eyes seen, maybe because of WWE, whatever the case is. What do you feel about the women's revolution and what women's wrestling was back maybe 10 years ago and what it is like now?
I think back when Shimmer started, because I was one of the first woman companies to come up on the scene, was Shimmer. Besides WSU, and, you know, companies would put together women's tournaments.
WSU in New Jersey?
Yes, WSU, Women's Uncensored. Women's Superstar Uncensored. There we go. They still run now, but not as often as they used to back in the day. But these companies started putting together women's shows and all women tournaments, and that kind of essentially started. Shimmer was the big one, where they just got everybody put together, all, you know, the top female talent in the independents at that time, and they put together this, I don't know if anybody remembers, it was called Volcano Girls back in IWS. That's where it formed, that was like the test subject for Shimmer. We put together a tournament called Volcano Girls, and that's where we had like a Becky Bayless, Lacey, Mickey Knuckles, we had Sarah Del Rey, like we had some, you know, top stars, and that's where the idea blossomed into Shimmer. And Shimmer was where I think the women's revolution actually really started. This is the place where you got everybody from the West Coast, East Coast, international, everywhere that you can think of to come to Shimmer to put on women's matches, not the TNA stuff, not the diva stuff that was going on at the time. It was women's wrestling, and we wrestled just as much as the guys did. You know, we got in there, we beat each other up, and that's what people didn't see on the mainstream yet, and we gave it to them.
Good crowds.
Oh, phenomenal crowds. The crowds loved this type of wrestling because they'd never seen it. They weren't used to seeing that match. It's like if you go to a wrestler, you know, independent show, they put a women's attraction match. But you're not seeing an actual women's match back 10, 15 years ago. You would just see, you know, hey, let's do a little this, little that, let's slapping around, rolling around. Whereas now, you know, when Shimmer started, it was actually like 10, 11 matches of hard-hitting or high-flying, but wrestling matches, and the crowd was in awe because they didn't think we can do that. And that's where I think it actually started, but it didn't take until the last couple of years where mainstream found it. Mainstream found what we were already doing 10 plus years ago. So, but it's just an exciting time. You know, I'm still around to, and I'm around to witness what I helped start. That's how I look at it.
What are your thoughts of Ronda Rousey now getting involved in pro wrestling,
I think it's
sports
amazing.
entertainment?
I think it's good. I think it's really good for business. I know everyone has mixed reviews, but my personal opinion is why not? Why not have someone with this star potential who can legit hurt everyone play this role and go in there and show that she can do something else? I mean, she has the skills. You know, wrestling is entertainment. Why not go into entertainment and show the real side of what wrestling really is? Because, you know, MMA is actually wrestling. It's chain wrestling. It's catch wrestling, if anybody knows. And it's a form of that. So I think she's going to be big for wrestling right now.
When Mercedes Martinez gets the call and they say,
hey,
you're going to be we want you to be part of the Mae Young Classic, how do you react to that?
I was cried. I'm not gonna lie, I was a baby.
That's so awesome, though.
I did.
Because they were saying, we want to get the best of the best that's out there for this tournament.
And I didn't think it was gonna be someone like me. I really didn't. And it's
why?
not.
Why do you say? Yeah, why do you say that?
I'm very humble, and you know, being in this business 17 years, you think that your time is gone. Sometimes, you know. 10 years ago or so, you know, when I was part of WWE, where, you know, I had my first dark match with Victoria, at that time, they weren't ready for someone like me. I was raised still strong style. I was inexperienced, but I was very strong style. I was rough around the edges, like I am now. I haven't changed. But I don't think they were ready for someone like me. And I think that's what happened over the years. Maybe I couldn't be molded, who knows? You know, wrestling has this thing where it goes up and down, and if they can't make you, then you just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe they just didn't know what to do with me, who knows? But once I got that call, I was like, I didn't know if it was the truth, what they're gonna do. I didn't know how far it's gonna go.
You didn't hang up the phone thinking it was a joke?
No, I was just like, what? You sure about this? This is me. But yeah, I like, that phone call, I hung up the phone call, and I was just in tears. I was just like, oh my God, like this is my one opportunity to just do what I do and make the best of it. And just, man, and like I still like look at it and I still get tears in my eyes.
Get goosebumps. Really
yeah, like that whole Mae Young, the whole thing from beginning to end, I cried at the end. Even in my last match, you can see the tears just rolling up. I'm surprised they kept the cameras on me.
They like that raw emotion, and that really, it shows your passion too.
Yeah, it was really raw emotion
really cool.
The whole weekend. It was just, I try to keep my tears in check. It's just happy, sad, just everything all rolled into one. It was a humbling experience, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't. No matter how far I go in this business, that's one thing that I'm most proud of, like giving my all in that tournament, even if I didn't win.
And fans are proud of you to be able to do that, so that's cool, really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I think I deserved it. Damn it.